Prince Ajaka stood on the balcony of his luxurious palace, gazing out over the vast kingdom he was destined to rule. Despite the wealth and power that surrounded him, his heart felt empty. He had grown weary of the superficial relationships that came with his status. The people he encountered saw only his title and riches, not the man he truly was. Determined to find true love, Ajaka decided to embark on a journey in disguise, leaving behind his opulent lifestyle to live as a commoner. Donning simple, tattered clothes, Ajaka looked nothing like the prince he was. He slipped out of the palace under the cover of darkness, accompanied only by his trusted advisor, Abiola, who would remain behind to manage affairs in his absence. With a heavy heart and a determined spirit, Ajaka set off into the night, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As days turned into weeks, Ajaka traveled through various villages and towns, seeking true love. His initial optimism began to wane as he faced rejection after rejection. In each village, he approached young women, hoping to find someone who could see beyond his ragged appearance and appreciate him for who he truly was. "Young man, you look like you can barely feed yourself," one woman scoffed. "How do you expect to take care of a family?" Another laughed outright. "You want to marry me? Go and make some money first." Each rejection cut deeper than the last, but Ajaka pressed on, his resolve unwavering. He knew that somewhere, someone would see the goodness in his heart and love him for it. One hot afternoon, as Ajaka wandered through yet another village, his stomach growled loudly. He hadn't eaten a proper meal in days. Desperation drove him to the bustling marketplace, where he saw a young woman selling oranges. Her name was Amina. She had a warm smile and a kind demeanor, and despite her modest attire, she carried herself with grace. Summoning his courage, Ajaka approached her. "Young orange seller, can you help me with any amount so that I can eat today? For days now I have not eaten good food, please." Amina looked at him with compassion. Without a word, she dropped her orange basket and hurried off. Minutes later, she returned with food and water, offering them to Ajaka with a gentle smile. "Here, eat this. You look like you need it more than I do." Ajaka's eyes filled with gratitude. "Thank you, Amina. You are very kind." The next day, Ajaka waited by the roadside, hoping to see Amina again. When she appeared, he stepped forward. "Thanks for the other day. You really saved me from hunger. If not for you, I might have died." Amina smiled. "It's nothing. I hope you're feeling better now." As days turned into weeks, Ajaka and Amina's paths crossed frequently. Their encounters grew longer, and they began to share more about their lives. Amina spoke of her dreams and aspirations, her love for her family, and the hardships she faced as an orange seller. Ajaka, in turn, listened intently, sharing bits of his life while maintaining his disguise. Ajaka's admiration for Amina grew with each passing day. Her kindness, humility, and strength of character were qualities he deeply admired. One evening, after another heartfelt conversation, Ajaka mustered the courage to ask her a life-changing question. "Amina," he began, his voice trembling slightly, "I have come to care for you deeply. Will you marry me?" Amina looked surprised. "I have no final say. My family does. If you can come to my family house and tell them, maybe it will help." Ajaka's heart soared. "I will do that. Thank you, Amina." The next day, Ajaka made his way to Amina's humble home. He was greeted by her parents, who eyed him with suspicion. "Gentlemen, what do you do for a living, and how will you feed our daughter?" Amina's father asked sternly. Ajaka took a deep breath. "I collect waste from people's homes and discard it. I make money from it, and I believe it will be enough to feed your daughter until I find a good job." Amina's parents exchanged worried glances. They turned to Amina. "Are you sure about this, Amina?" Amina nodded confidently. Yes, I am. After leaving Amina's house, Ajaka made a call back to his kingdom. I found a wife, and she is perfectly made for me, he informed Abiola. The next day, Amina's household was abuzz with excitement and curiosity. Ajaka arrived dressed in his princely attire, his true identity revealed. He approached Amina and her family with a regal air. I am Prince Ajaka from another kingdom, he announced. My quest has been completed today. I have been here for months, disguised as a commoner, looking for true love. I found it in Amina. Please accept my apology for deceiving you. Amina's family was stunned, and the other women who had previously rejected Ajaka now blushed and paraded themselves, hoping to catch his attention. Ajaka and Amina's wedding was a grand affair, attended by nobles and commoners alike. The entire village celebrated their union, and Amina was hailed as a true princess. Ajaka had finally found the love he had sought, and Amina's kindness and humility had earned her a place by his side. The couple ruled the kingdom with compassion and wisdom, their love story serving as an inspiration to all. Ajaka never forgot the lessons he learned during his journey, and he remained committed to ensuring that all his subjects were treated with dignity and respect.